Hey guys, what is up here? It is Riley coming back at you with another video, and today we're going to be doing the Noble Knight herself, Beatrix's Lufenia battle. Now, this fight honestly is a brain twister at that. These bosses are probably the most unpredictable Lufenia bosses we've ever faced so far. And what I mean by that is that you may think you have everything down on what they do, and then they literally turn everything on its head and do something different. So I enjoy the fact that they are like that, but honestly, it gets a little annoying because you may assume that they're going to be doing something and they do something completely different and completely annihilate your team. So just keep that in mind as you're going on with the boss fight, is don't assume that you understand what they're doing, because honestly, they're very unpredictable. So let's go ahead and talk about the team comp here. I do want to say a personal little note is don't assume that Cloud is the only one who can dispel, considering he's like like the showcase right now. So all you see is Cloud, Cloud, Cloud. But no, I'm sure you guys have more than one being Cloud in your team roster. Just take a second look. For example, I didn't even think about Arciela, I didn't even think about Balthier, and I didn't even think about Benil, or even Ferris for that matter. Now, I am going to use Balthier here because he's definitely a more out of, box kind of character to be using here. Either that or Ferris really would kind of be interesting to use, but I decided to go with Balthier. And a little kind of bad thing using Balthier, though, is that he does have very underwhelming damage. Now, when he starts stealing buffs and all of that, his damage definitely amps up because the boss's buffs are completely disgusting and powerful. So once he starts stealing them, he ends up being really good. So that's why I ended up using him. And of course, we have our duo of the day here, which is being Lightning and her goddess's bow, which is just Edward, aka. I always pair them up together, so that's why I just ended up calling him the goddess's bow, because he uses a harp. I know it's not a bow, but that's why I ended up calling him, so that's why he's here. And of course we have a Cloud friend here to kind of help us with our little bit of delay. It's not really a delay focus comp, but we're going to be trying our best to control the fight. This is a very controlling type of team here, so that's what our focus is going to be, is just on control. We don't really want the boss to take too much control of the fight, even though it's going to be out of our hands at some points. But I do actually want to focus on that and see if that actually does happen, because I want you to see how I end up getting it back in the control of our favor. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in here. Just a little quick bit on Beatrix's banner. I did end up pulling on it, but unfortunately I didn't get anything. I believe I did like 4 or 5 multis, and literally they were all 1 gold 15 CPs, so it was fantastic to say the least to see that. Very salty. I didn't get Cloud's burst weapon, unfortunately, so a little bit salty about that. I think I threw like 60 or so tickets at it, and it was literally just bronze and silver and maybe 15 CPs here and there, so it was a very salty banner. Very, very salty. I do have Beatrix, though, on the global side, so maybe JP's just saying, hey, you have her on global, so stop pulling for her on JP. I don't know, but it was a very salty banner. But if you end up pulling for her, I do pray and hope that you get everything that you need without wasting too many resources, because of course that would be ideal for all of us. Alright. I really enjoy using Lightning, especially like when the bosses don't completely counter her kit. She is just fantastic for really any Lufenia fight, to be honest. She meshes in very well. Synergy or non-synergy. Oh, we got a little turnstile there. We'll just use a skill here. Another thing to note too is that these bosses hit like a truck. Like a truck. So keep that in mind as you're going on. Don't assume that because they have some type of attack down or anything like that. No, 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 no. They will still hit for massive damage. Is this gonna bump her up? Ooh. I'm debating if I should use an LD here or not. I wasn't expecting an early buff like that, to be honest. Which is exactly what I mean by kind of losing the control, because once they do the buff with the counter, they kind of delay themselves to help, you kind of get it back. But when it doesn't in the beginning, they don't do that, so you kind of have to work with what you got. So I feel like I need to be a little bit more aggressive here, because breaking B and just attacking B isn't really going to help. And Balthier's S2 is definitely not going to put A in a good position at all. I mean, I could use his C65, to be honest, to kind of drain the Brave. Let's see if that will hopefully get us in a better position. Oh, okay. I don't... well, we'll see. We'll see. He stole none of the regens, which is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, Balthier, for not stealing a single regen. Gosh darn it, you stole the wrong ones, Balthier. You stole the wrong ones. Alright, let's try this again. Alright. Quick feet. Alright, that actually is really good. Thank you for the quick feet. I appreciate that, Lightning. Alright, we do have EX here, but we're not gonna pop that, obviously. Definitely want to keep attack a B, just to kind of get the Brave down on that a little bit. Let's actually keep attacking B, just to kind of delay it. Like I said, I actually really like that they did that in the beginning, because it kind of shows you how to get control back on your side. So don't feel like, don't get overwhelmed or don't like start losing focus, just keep the focus on getting the momentum back, and trust me, everything will sort of, not sort of, but it will fall back into place, I promise. Alright. And if it got worse, like if we just weren't getting the control back, I would then sleep with Edward, but since we have the control back, we're good on that end. But I am going to use his S2 here just to put him in hiding. Since we do have a double auto attack coming our way, I want to make sure that Edward is at least safe so we don't get like a triple break. Alright, Lady is definitely doing her thing here. I wonder what buff that was that they gave themselves. Okay, probably should just HP attack here, to be honest. So let's go ahead and do that. Hopefully that battery helps them from getting broken. Nope. At least it missed Edward again, so... whew, can't really... at least we had that little protection going on, because then if it was his turn, we could have just slapped them. Alright, we stole the sap, so that's good. I really hope that... do they have the resist down? No, but they do have defense down. Ooh, this is interesting. This one does, though. So I could break B, and then in turn use EX on A. That should probably work out a little better. Yes, awesome. Okay. Don't get a heavy delay here, but that's okay. Wait. Man, they're just not attacking Edward for some strange reason. Hopefully Edward's future skill, whatever he may be getting, gives him some sort of taunt, because that would literally make him amazing. So like right here, I'm just kind of like, darn, should I just Brave attack or what? Because I don't want him getting broken. I don't want him dying by any means. Okay, so that's good. That's good, I can work with that. Still have 3 LDs, okay. See, having to use the LD so early, I wish I could use it right now in this little portion. So that's the unfortunate part about when you lose control, you really have to kind of go in and start using skills and get it back. Alright, we are getting an all attack, but we should be fine. I think it's an auto break because it only did 9. All 9s, and it still broke, so it's probably just an auto break, which is unfortunate. Alright, Might be time to start putting them to sleep, to be honest. I think it actually should be putting them to sleep here. Just to be on like a safer side. Because we are doing pretty good. We still have the momentum and the flow of the fight in our favor, so we're not losing that by any means. So like now, should I put him to sleep, or should I just attack? Because he is going to get another turn. Ooh, this is a tough one. Or should I take it and then put them to sleep? Like, take the attack and then put them to sleep. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. Let's do it. Let's risk it. Edward, I really wish you weren't slow, because now I feel like I have to put them to sleep. Because they are... If it's an auto break, then they're going to get broken. Like, no matter what I do. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to put them to sleep. Yeah. I'd rather be safe than sorry, especially when it comes to Lufenia. Way rather be safe than sorry. So, it's okay. That is okay. I'm not really too upset about that. Okay, so they're gonna buff here. So they did lose the sleep status, unfortunately. But I'm not really too worried about them losing that status, to be honest. So he does get pushed up. Did he take the right one? Darn it, Balthier. Why are you always stealing the wrong buffs? Gosh darn you. This is going to be interesting because I feel like I need to LD here again. Because we are losing the momentum and the flow right now. That misplay with the sleep honestly kind of killed us. I really wish they didn't just kind of go into their buff stance at that time. But they are getting into that HP 80% threshold, so I honestly, that was my fault. I should have been paying attention to the health. Yeah, I think I might just have to LD here. Definitely pushing that one back so we can push Edward forward. And should I just C65 and then break? Because that'll push Edward up. and then I'd be able to put them to sleep again. So, actually, that might be better. We're gonna be wasting sleep side by side, but at least we get the flow back and we prevent A from using its all attack. Gosh, she keeps stealing the wrong one. Steal the HP. Steal the HP, gosh darn it. Without fear, man, come on. Alright. I think it's about time we probably should be bursting. TBH. TBH. And the reason why I say that is because I don't want them getting another Ray regen off, to be honest. That is an absolute no-no. Especially B. Okay, good, that broke. So we can dispel A. And get that regen off. Even though B is gonna get yet another regen. Like, man. That is annoying. Like, I could summon and just prevent that entirely. But I want to save summon. I don't want to waste it right now. I feel like I have to honestly use EX here because of the Lufenia counters, one being 4 on one and 11 on the other. I really wish that when you dispel or seal from one, the other also gets the increased counter, but that's not the case here, unfortunately. Now, if I do bring in Cloud now, is it gonna be, like, I don't know, like, is it too early to bring him in? Maybe. I get the double dispel, but, I don't know. It's interesting if I should bring him in or not. Or just continue to dispel with Balthier. Man, why does he keep stealing the wrong ones? Come on, Balthier, man. Because I can use this S2, take the regen away from A, and then B still gets the regen, though. So that's like the unfortunate part. But if I use S1, then I only steal 1. And it's probably not going to be the one I want. Same thing with the X, but I do get the counter increase, so there's that. I mean, I guess I can just lay down damage on, you know, both of them with that HP regen, because that's going to be, like, the most unfortunate thing here, is that I don't see a way of getting the regen off of both right now. And especially with A getting a double turn, it's going to get a double regen, so that's kind of like the annoying part right now. That's really annoying. And they regen a lot of health. A lot. So this is a pickle. We are in a pickle, guys. Because, man, I'm just gonna have to, I guess, dispel, you know, A, I guess, and just let B take its turn and get a regen again, and just dwindle down. But you know, I really have to dispel. See what I mean? Like, I need to dispel A because it's gonna take a double turn and get 2 regens off. But if I dispel B, then I get the counter back up, and I don't have to worry about the counter for a bit. So it's like either way I go, one of them is gonna regen, or both of them is gonna regen. Like I said, I'm in a way glad this is happening, so you can see like what to do when this happens to you, like how to get the flow back on your side. But man, this is troubling, because I feel like either way we go, it's going to be bad. But I think the best play here is honestly to use Balthier EX and get the counter up on both of them. Again, I can't control what buff we steal. I'm praying to RNG gods we steal the right one. But honestly, RNG has not been on my side lately, so I doubt that's going to happen. But I think that's going to be the play here, because we need to get the counters up on both of them. Yeah, I didn't expect it to be like that. Oh, that's unfortunate. This HP regen is literally going to make me cry. I'm crying right now. All that damage we did is gone. Just gone. Whew. Alright, we really gotta get this back, so... I think it's best to probably burst here, to be honest. Is that gonna push her up at all, or is she just gonna be, like, is she just gonna be way back there? Alright, let's go ahead and delay the... Okay. Oh, that regen just broke my heart. Literally just broke my heart. Why did that have to happen? Like, I'm just, I'm shaking because that was just so frustrating. That was so frustrating. That just small portion of this fight was just, oh my god, why? Why? And he took the right buff off one of them and the wrong one on the other one. Like, go figure, go figure. I think now would be the time to probably bring in Cloud, but I want to burst first with Lightning before I bring in Cloud. So... get all those buffs off, thank the Lord. Let's actually do this. And let's go ahead and burst now. Because we have to do overtime on the damage that we just lost on these bosses. Absolute overtime. It's salvageable, definitely, but it's going to take a lot. It is going to take a lot to salvage all of this back. And I'm really hoping that our Cloud friend can really just push out everything that he has on these little snake gals. Oh, that double turn though, that A-tip just annihilated us, man. Alright, looks we're slowly creeping back, but as you can see here, our skills are dwindling. They should not be where they are right now. But it is what it is. We have to take it as they come, so... just HP attack. Hey! Alright, we have EX, so that's actually really good. Lay down some heavy damage on both of them. Good. And now we will bring in our Cloud friend. And we are going to LD. Alright, they're going to get their buffs up, which is fine, that's okay. Still have 2 uses of our LD. I don't want to use it because I don't have room right now to put the resistance down on them, so... And if I'm only at 3 skills right now, so I'm really stretching the mark. Really stretching it. It's a little nice launch there. Just a little bit. It's not anything crazy, of course. Let's actually go ahead and burst B. I really wish... Imagine if they gave you the 5 turns on burst for your friend unit. Honestly, I know that would be completely insane. But just imagine, like, how great that would be. I would literally just spam his LD, honestly. Alright, so as you can see, we're slowly getting the momentum back. Slowly getting it back. But like I said, I know, like, like, my tone is, like, literally in tears right now, but I'm honestly glad this happened, because it's showing you how to get it back when this happens to you, because I know it's not just me that this happens to. Lufenia is overwhelming for a lot of people, so... Okay, well, let's... Ooh, yeah, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Use the skill here. Because we still have our LD at 2, which honestly is good. That is good, that is not bad. Let's just break up B here from that double turn. And let's do a damage on A. The reason why I'm doing this is because I'm trying to keep Lightning in a good state right now with her skills, because right now she is struggling, because we have to do a lot to get that back. And Cloud, of course, is doing overtime right now, which is perfect. Perfect. Okay, so that's fine. I'm good with that. That should be the last one, honestly. That should be the last one that they get when it comes to buffing themselves. So let's go ahead and do this. We'll do another LD on Cloud. Let's do this one. Actually, we still have 1 turn left on Cloud, so we have 1 more delay. Let's go ahead and... yeah, let's just do this. Need to really pump out damage, so I'm just blowing through skills as much as I can, when I can. But we still need to bring them down even more, honestly. Let's go ahead and use a Ravager stance, because we need to get her buffs back up and going. Alright, so we can get 1 more debuff off. 1 more is off. Good. Alright. I think we're good now, because we got 2 on them, so... Whew, I'm like super hyper focused right now. This is honestly the closest Lufenia I've ever had, so... when it comes to just complete overhauling everything, like, oh my gosh. Okay, so yes, let's LD here, yeah. because we need to get everything back, and we have one more soul in the back, LD-wise. Let's break B, because it's got a double turn there. No, no, no. Can't allow that. Alright. Cloud is gonna go away, which is unfortunate, but it's time for him to leave. That's okay, because we have EX up out there. So our counters go right back up. Alright, should I use the skill here, or should I... Yeah, let's use the skill. It's gonna launch, which is fine. We have one more C65, right? Yes, we do. Okay. Let's go ahead and HP. Alright. Let's do S1 because I want to steal from both. So the counters go up on both. Perfect. We have EX here, so that's good. Should I... Yeah, let's do this one more time. Get those brave batteries going. And this one have Brave or HP. HP, they both have HP, so that's unfortunate. Let's S1, or S2, excuse me. Alright. So, we're in a good spot. We're in a good spot. Should I use my last C65 though and break up A and push up Balthier? Yeah, let's do it. It's our last one. And you just put our seal count to 1 on Ravager as well. I'm actually glad I pushed up Lightning. Alright, let's do this. Oh, okay. We have EX, perfect. Let's... I want to summon on Balthier's turn, to be honest. But, we need to get our Knight of Etro buff back up, so yeah, let's pop that EX. Alright, they'll just give us a free skill, so we can use Ravager one more time. Again, push Lightning up, that's awesome. And now we're going to summon. Our EX will put the counters back up to where we need them. Ooh, okay, Balthier, calm down. Calm down, Balthier. Calm it down, buddy. Okay, so A is dead. Awesome, so let's just attack A then. Or B, excuse me. We have A at the killing point. Oh, is ever gonna get a double kill here? Can we do it? Let's see. Let's see if he can do it. Boom! Edward with the double kill! Yes! Oh my god. Well, there you guys have it. This fight honestly made me sweat and literally go nuts on thinking heavily. Like, my brain hurts right now because I had to do so much overhauling and so much gaining control back. It was honestly ridiculous, but like I said, I'm really glad that happened because I know some people, well, most people are really struggling with these fights, so I just want to let you guys know that, don't think that we YouTube content creators are, breezing through these fights, because honestly, we do have our struggles as well, as you can see here, so don't think that we're just, you know, perfect in everything we do. No, we're definitely struggling as well. But if you follow this little guy here with this fight and, you know, learn how to not get overwhelmed if you lose the control, lose the flow, because we can always get it back, as you can see here. But with that being said, guys, if you like what you see here, leave a thumbs up and definitely subscribe to my channel. I enjoy doing all of these little tidbits with you guys with Lufenia and kind of going out of the box with characters you may not think of, especially with using Balthier. I still cannot believe, guys, that we did this with Balthier. Like, honestly, that's like the cherry on top of the cake here. And I know I was using Lightning and she's like super meta right now, but Edward is not really that meta. I mean, he was good. He's good. He's always going to be good. But he's not meta in any sense of the word. He's just a great support character. And I do enjoy the fact that when him and Lightning are together, anything is possible. But honestly, Balthier is definitely the MVP here with his just out of the box, like, wow. Like, you would never think he'd be able to do what he does here, but he does, and he does it greatly. But alright, guys, I'll catch you next time, and see you on the next fight.